Hi, I'm Steve and welcome to our Soulful Seeing Easter Day meditation. I established Soulful Seeing when I left the military and run workshops showing how to use your smartphone camera to centre in the present, which can help promote good mental and spiritual well-being. This meditation is a little bit different because it's a tribute to my dad, who taught me photography and died in the early hours of this morning. He will be counted amongst the statistics of hospital deaths from COVID-19. However, this is not the reason he died. He died for the same reason we all one day will die, and that is simply because we were born. Our birth bestows on us the wonderful gift of life, a life which we are meant to live in the present moment. Although COVID-19 is tragic, as I now have personal experience of, through it we have been forced to slow down, and we have been reminded to live in the present, not racing ahead to the future, and to be thankful for the gift of life. Our planet is starting to heal itself as we consume less, and we are becoming more friendly as we learn to chat to our neighbours once again. Perhaps a way of honouring those like my dad who have died through this pandemic is to resist going back to business as usual once the restrictions on movement are lifted. Slowing down and focusing on the present is not a place of inaction. We learn to listen to and notice one another and our interconnectedness to people, to nature, and to the divine. This leads to action. I hope we will continue to listen to one another, and through this we will seek to meet the needs of the disadvantaged and vulnerable. That commercial business will remember its place to serve community, not the selfish interests of a few. That we will remember our connection to nature and the importance of protecting our environment. Today is Easter Sunday. That's the most important day in the Christian calendar. It is the day Christians remember how the sting of death was removed through Jesus' resurrection. Our birth is the start of a life which continues when we are called, as my dad was today, to move through the door of death. The meditation which now follows is a video of the sunrise this morning over the river Great Ouse. People often call this time of day a thin space. By this they mean there is some sort of otherness about it. That's something I would call spiritual, and I often think sunrise is a place where heaven and earth seem to meet. 'Tis the time when darkness and light meet in perfect harmony. Their union produces a blaze of beautiful colour. We cannot see light without darkness, but then we cannot see darkness without light. Both are to be celebrated, for light is to darkness as breathing in is to breathing out. Their union produces beauty and outstanding acts of kindness, and it was at this time of the day Jesus was resurrected from the dead. I now invite you to allow the sounds of nature and the scene of this early morning wash over you. Allow yourself to fall into this morning's sunrise, which is now playing on your screen. As you watch, be aware of your breathing and remember the tremendous gift of life. I end today's meditation with a tribute written by my sister Rebecca to my dad, Ronald Alfred Radley, 28th of January 1941, to Easter Day, the 12th of April 2020. Bread and butter pudding, the last food Dad tasted before leaving his home. No one quite mastered this English classic like my gran. The full horror of PPE and COVID-19 in sharp contrast to this delicious meal we shared as children around the dining table at my gran's. And so now I wait. I woke at 4 a.m. and felt Dad's spirits passing over. And yet I wait. Wait for the hospital to phone. Wait as no visitors are allowed. Wait in lockdown, no longer my place of hibernation. A place to wait. A place to watch in the darkness. A place to watch the light of day take its place. And still I wait. It's been a night for prayer and tea. The light has come now, shading the darkness for a while. The candle has done its work for now. And so I wait, in hoping, in longing, in turmoil and yet at peace. I wait for the news that will bring me to a place of lament, of sorrow, of waiting for the resurrection that will surely come, of news that Dad is now at peace, reunited with my Gran and with our Lord. Shalom.